Welcome to the Lexy and Josh Show podcast.
For spiritual gangsters who want a dose of the spiritual mixed with fun.
Like and subscribe so we can be best friends.
Nailed it. Welcome, coming in hot from Nebraska.
Yeah, we are not.
We're unfortunately still in Koana.
Yeah.
But
Not
is it unfortunately?
No way.
No, I just realised how I said that.
Yeah.
I think it's more just because of the travel factor. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, it's so nice to be on location.
I tell you what, speaking of Koana in general, but I'm talking more like Southeast Queensland, like I feel like everyone's flocking here for safety.
Yeah.
Like we are the, especially spiritual people. And I don't know whether it's our awareness sort of shifting.
Have I spoken to you about the Neptune energy that comes in around Rainbow Beach and goes down the coast?
Yeah,
I reckon that.
Budgeon Falls.
Yeah, I reckon. So, for the listeners that don't know, basically Neptune energy is really strong around Rainbow Beach. It comes all the way down, kind of the coast, goes in around kind of Butterham, a little bit around Montville, Mullany. It shifts back out. I think it goes back out around near Bribie. But I feel like that energy, it's like so potent that it's why so many people are drawn to come here.
Yeah.
Especially because more and more people are becoming more awakened and more aware on that spiritual level. So they feel drawn to come here.
Yeah, maybe they just don't realise it, but they're just here.
They're like, oh, Sunshine Coast is nice. Oh, have my fairies hidden things on me?
Oh my God. Fairies this morning, I'll tell you what.
So, a couple of things that we're going to be talking about today. First of all, sorry, I'm just going to put my bracelet on for a second, everyone.
Okay, everyone stop.
Yeah, everyone needed to know that. So, I want to talk about, because obviously angel numbers, I get a lot of people message me about angel numbers. I mean, obviously, we've spoken about this briefly. Well, probably not briefly. We've spoken about it at length on previous podcasts.
Yeah.
With like synchronistic numbers and
it's just happening more and more. Like,
it's hectic.
For everyone too, not just for me making it up.
You're like, oh look, I've got 20 and it's not even 8 o'clock yet.
Yeah, exactly.
More and more people are seeing those numbers or noticing those numbers. Even like Shane's noticing numbers all the time now.
Yeah, I see triple numbers all the time.
You know, actually, just quickly.
I've trained myself.
Yeah, just quickly. He goes, he was driving and he's looking, I'm like, what are you doing? And he's like, I'm looking for triple numbers. I'm like,
no, that's not how it works.
Like, that's what I said. I was like, he goes, I'm training myself. I'm like, no, you don't.
You don't train.
You don't train. It's just, it pops up. Like, if you're meant to see it, you'll see it. And he's like,
I'm going to be next level spiritual.
Yeah.
I'm like, what are you doing, you crazy person? Anyway, so yeah, now he's not looking. Now it just pops up and he's like, oh look, 000. But so you got this book.
Yeah. I got this book.
One of our clients.
Yeah, gifted to me from the beautiful Philippa.
Yeah.
Who has been through our course and is very grateful. And she happens to be a superstar.
Yes.
And extremely gifted. So she gave me this book, which outlines angel numbers and lots of them.
It's by Kyle Gray.
Yeah, which is good because I've been coming up with my own meanings for the angel numbers, and I have my own cheat sheet if you'd like me to share.
Okay. Well, what we'll do then? I'll read out Kyle Gray's.
Yeah.
One.
Yeah, we'll just do 111 through to 999.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll read out Kyle's.
Yeah,
and then
I'll
you read out what yours is.
Yeah. Okay.
And we'll go from there.
That sounds good.
Okay.
So 111.
111. You are one with all that is. Know that all you are doing and giving is for the world and all the beings in it. How did you go with yours?
Oh, pretty similar. Yep. Mine is 111. Yeah. Time to reflect. Your cardigan makes you look like a homeless person. Make better choices. Yeah, pretty close.
Make better choices. Oh my god, I love it so much. Wait, I've got to go to 222 now.
Yeah.
I'm getting cute.
Shouldn't we have started with 000?
Emergency.
I can understand why, but
000. Seek help immediately.
Blink twice if you're in danger.
Anytime I hear that, I was like, bark twice if you're in Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Good Anchorman. Okay, 222. You have the ability to lift up the hearts of all those around you like an angel on the earth. You were born to shine.
Oh, that's nice.
I saw heaps of 222s actually. Mind you, they're on fuel station. That's what.
Yeah.
That's what they're charging fuel.
Yes.
Does that count?
Yeah, I'm like, oh.
Yeah. I'm like, yes, I'm an angel on earth.
Awesome. Okay,
What's
so
yours?
mine was pretty similar, yeah. 222, you will accidentally inhale a fly today. Yeah. Yeah, close, yeah. Yeah, we're in the
That's
right
a terrible one.
track. Well, I don't make them up.
I don't.
Blame the angel.
You're like, I don't know, yeah. This is what they told me.
Yeah.
Okay, wait, 333. All right, here we go. 333.
That's
Yeah.
a big one.
Mm-hmm. See it a
Boom.
lot.
You're powerfully aligned with Jesus and other ascended masters at this time. You are at a crucial point on your journey where you can go beyond all previous setbacks.
Yeah.
It's pretty.
Very, very spot on.
333 for me is like, your mind, body, spirit all connected. So the powerful alignment makes sense.
Yeah.
What did you put?
333, Nikki Webster will release a new single. Yeah, so it's
Pretty powerful.
It's similar. Yeah, very
It's very
powerful.
powerful
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, strawberry kisses, man.
It's very aligned.
Yeah.
I'm laughing so much that I keep forgetting to go to the next one.
444.
Okay, 444. Holy. All right. You are surrounded by 100,000 angels.
Give or take.
It's very specific.
Very specific.
Miracles are happening before your eyes. Sorry, just 100,000 angels?
Yeah.
That's
That's
a
it.
miracle.
100,00001. That one, don't want anything to do with you.
Those 100,000 angels had nothing better to do in that moment.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, they need to know we're here. What did you put?
What are we up to? 444?
Yeah.
You will be horribly disfigured by a murderous koala bear. Yeah. I don't get that very much.
By a what?
Murderous koala bear. Yeah.
I don't really like that because I get a lot of 444s.
Watch your back, Shane. Watch your
Yeah.
back.
It's either koala.
I've got 100,000 angels watching.
It's either koala. That's probably why the 100,000 angels are there.
Yeah, I know.
They're like, well, it could be a better koala
That's right.
on the loose.
Yeah.
Wow. 555. All of your efforts are paying off. Abundance is yours to have, live, and experience. Open up your heart, arms, and mind to receive the blessings that are being offered to you now. Aww.
Okay. 555. Changes. Mostly to do with gender realignment surgery. What? But seriously though, 555 has always been changes for me. So
Oh,
it'd be interesting to
555
see
is
why it's
yeah,
changing.
yeah. Well, that's what it was saying. Like your efforts are paying off. Yeah, I always feel fives are change, always change, travel, like transformation. Okay.
I feel like that really aligns with me at the moment because I've just been thinking as a professional grappler, I'm not that great as a dude, but if I just
Wait, what?
if I start competing as a girl,
Yeah.
I feel like I'll do very, very well.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
So gender realignment.
gender realignment.
Yeah, that's something to do on a
So
weekend.
he's like wondering about it. He's 555. He's like, well,
Yeah, I'm looking in.
Thanks, Spirit.
can you give me a heads up
That's the
beforehand?
nudge I need.
No, make it a surprise.
Just let me know. That's
If
what
I don't need to, let's get.
I just love you. All right, 666.
Ooh.
Halt. Stop. No.
Is that what it says?
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
it actually does say that. Do not make any sudden decisions. Your ego has taken control and is leading the way to heartache and fear. But you can recover your power. Call in the light of God.
Okay.
Nice.
It's not really how I saw
Can I just-
666.
1 second. 666 to me is like more just, the ego makes sense. You're more just caught up in the materialistic
Yes.
side of things.
Yes.
Or not even caught up. If you're like having a bit of a rough time, like financially, and you see a 666, it's like you've got some materials gains. You know what I mean? That's my interpretation.
Yeah.
What's yours?
Okay, so 666. You will fall backwards down a well, and people will put you on Australia's funniest home videos.
Is that even still a thing?
I don't know, mate. This is old.
This is old.
Yeah. it's ancient
It's
script.
ancient.
It's basically Sanskrit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sounds great. Okay, wait. Okay, 777. We've been getting this quite a few times, haven't you, Shane? All right.
4s and 7s.
Your magic and manifesting abilities are increasing at this time. Tap into your
Yes.
inner superpowers and release your magic into the world.
Aw, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
How magical.
I'm
Might buy
so
that
like
shit,
I'm like waiting a bated breath.
Well, no,
Like,
it's basically the same thing.
what?
So, 777, you'll eat a whole tub of ice cream with just your hands because you can't find a spoon, all the while wondering why nobody likes you. So it's kind of the same.
It's very similar.
Mm.
I just love how people. I hope.
Couldn't you eat like a tub of ice cream with a fork most of the time?
Yeah. At the start, you could.
If you're a psychopath. If you're a psychopath.
But if you couldn't find a spoon, I'm not going to use my hands. I'll just use a fork.
What if you couldn't find a fork?
Yeah, I'd go back to my hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, good call.
Back to what
Okay.
God gave you.
All right, thanks, Tristan.
Thanks, 777, yeah. Alright, 888.
Mhm.
Your life purpose and your wishes are in alignment. You are doing the right thing and are on the pathway of light. Yeah, 888's to me always abundance.
Yeah.
Every time.
I'm getting a lot of 888s as well.
All day, every day.
Okay. I have 888s, abundance. You'll be mauled by an abundance of angry bees that can smell the honey you had on your cornflakes this morning. Yeah. It's the same thing, abundance.
Yeah, it totally is.
Yeah, isn't that
Okay,
funny?
oh, we got an abundance of bee stings.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, wait, hang on. We've gone too far. Here we go. 9. Okay, 99.
99.
That's double 9.
Brooklyn 99 is great. 999. The Divine Mother Mary is supporting you as you move back to a sense of wholeness. Welcome home to your heart. 9s for me are about completion.
Completion. Yeah, that's the same.
Like,
Same. That's all I
what
got.
did you write? What did you,
No, that's what I got, not what I wrote. Okay.
what did you write?
Lastly, 999. You'll go to shake someone's hand at the same time they will go in for a hug and it will be awkward. You'll relive that moment for the next decade. Yeah. So it's about the same.
Decade.
Yeah.
Decade, though. Wow.
Yeah, that's a long.
Yeah.
It's a long
Can't something
time.
come in and override it?
Not if you get another 999.
Yeah, maybe if you got a type, yeah, if you got a 888, you could, yeah, the override is getting attacked by bees.
Yeah.
Man, we really need to put some of them in a book, eh?
Yeah, we should.
Yeah. I agree. Okay, so the next thing I wanted to talk about was moon cycles.
Okay.
So you know how previously on one of the other podcasts, whatever, one of the other podcast episodes,
Yeah.
we spoke about the 13 months in
Yeah.
like the year and everything.
Yeah.
I've had so many of my clients saying to me like, holy crap,
Yeah.
that
Same.
resonates so well. Like I need that in
Yeah.
my life. One thing that I don't think I've actually spoken to you about, but I like to plan, obviously with like business and everything, but I like to plan business and like my life around the moon cycle in terms of energy waves, because you know how like there's certain stages of a moon cycle where you're like gung-ho and you're real active, and then there's like another stage of it where you're like
Want to eat a tub of ice cream. Yeah.
where you just want to like chill, you know, go into that little reflective space.
Mhm.
But yeah, like do you integrate, before like I go on, like do you integrate moon cycles, or like do you use moon cycles in that way?
Yeah, if I'm going to start something big, it'll be on the new moon
Yeah.
and carrying that energy.
Yeah.
But other than that, I don't actively do it.
Yeah.
I just find that full moon in particular, just that period, not necessarily the day,
Yeah.
is just next level strong.
Yeah.
in what I do in
Quite
every
intense.
capacity.
Yeah.
Which is funny because you talk to people and they're like, oh, I'm really messed up from the full moon. And I don't get messed up. I've never got messed up for the full moon.
Yeah.
I've only ever got supercharged.
Yeah.
So,
Well, also like was it Yoshi was saying like, you know, she got like real bad migraines and stuff like that. I normally get supercharged, but I will say like the next day I just feel a little bit tight, like a little tired.
yeah, because of the supercharge and the
Yeah,
upgrades.
and then that's, but it's like the next day I feel a bit like, oh, I'm a bit tired, and
Yeah.
then it just ramps back up again.
Actually, a couple of full moons back, I was pretty messed up like the day after the full moon, and that's when I got real sick, like COVID
right.
sick.
Oh wait, yes, I do remember that.
mm.
Yeah.
And this full moon, my whole family's been sick, but I haven't.
Yes.
Everyone around me.
I
has
don't
been
even
sick.
know how you haven't, because
It's
I
been an
wasn't
absolute
well.
miracle, man.
Yeah, it is a miracle.
Yeah.
I'm quite impressed.
Yeah.
Triple six is right there.
It's learning.
See? Super spiritual.
Oh my god. Yeah, well, I wanted to go through because I did like a moon cycles thing up ages ago for some of my clients, just so they could like plan their personal lives and stuff just around the full moon, around the moon cycles, because I really feel like this day and age so many people are in that push energy, and it's like you know, those expectations that you've placed on yourself or other people have placed on you, and you just end up trying to literally hit the ground running 24/7, and then when you start to go, oh, you know, I'm not feeling it, oh, I'm so, it's like then people turn around and beat themselves up because they're not being productive. And it's like, hang on a second, you're not in flow, like you're not actually in sync with the cosmic energy, because it's not meant to be go all the time. And it's like, even if you look at nature, like nature just doesn't work like that, even with the seasons. So what I want to talk about, obviously you touched on it briefly with the new moon, like new moon's always about new, like, you know, a new beginning, a new project, anything that you want to create that's new. New moon energy and like into waxing crescent is like all about getting really clear on ideas. So you have the ideas come in on the new moon, and then when you've got your waxing crescent moon, it's like, okay, I'm clear, this is what I'm going to do. And that waxing crescent into your first kind of quarter moon is when you're in massive action energy. So you're like, okay, boom, I've got these ideas, I know exactly what I'm doing, let's hit the ground running. And then so that like first kind of 2 weeks realistically, all the way from like the waning your new moon waxing crescent and into your first quarter moon, that's like you're going to be ramped up energy wise. Then what's really cool is then you shift into the waxing gibbous moon. Gibbous always makes it laugh. Waxing gibbous moon, where it's like your plans and things are starting to fall into place, but you actually waxing gibbous moon and before you get to full moon is when you're actually collaborating, like you're connect. That's why you want to connect with people, and it's why heaps of people in our industry do full moon rituals or full moon events, because it has this energy of connection and collaboration to it. And so then once you get to the full moon, it's like, well, you've completed what you set out from the new moon to do. Like that's the completion of the cycle. And then you go into like then the waning side of things. When it goes into waning, that's not pushing energy anymore.
No, it's just retraction.
Exactly. Yeah, it's like reflective, it's gratitude, it's like, you know, all of those kinds of things. One big thing with it is like always about like self-care and growth, and just taking that time. So, you know, you're kind of looking at like basically a week or whatever, when you need to be just being like, you know. So what I have recommended to clients for a while now, and even like I can feel myself when I don't do it, because you know, I'd love to say that I do it all of the time, but there's months where I don't do it, and it does, like the wheels, like if I feel like things just fall off and things aren't flowing. But when you do that for your life, you're more in sync and you're more in flow. And so for the first 2.5 weeks of you know, that moon cycle, that's when like energetically I know that that's like my really strong moment. So that's when I'll smash out a lot of the stuff that I've got to work.
Yeah.
So then when I'm just doing like working with clients in the waning period, I'm just doing client sessions. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, and it's cool because you know, I think the biggest advice I can give to everyone is like just take a month and just look at like what your energy is like over the course of a moon cycle, because obviously there are, you know, everyone's a little different.
Yeah.
Even though like cosmically that's what's happening, doesn't mean that, you know, on a new moon you're going to be like boom, yeah, new energy. Like your new moon might be like you're still just reflecting and taking a little bit of time.
Yeah, it's funny you say that because obviously the full moon is like supercharged for me in my healings, but I don't necessarily get it from the new moon. I don't feel like a increase in energy that's gonna so maybe I'm a little bit backwards in that.
No, it would just be like no, that's what I'm saying. The new moon is like, oh, you're going to be starting to think of things that you want to do or like new beginnings, but you're not actually taking action. Like you wouldn't take action until like that waxing crescent, like first quarter moon.
Yeah, okay.
They're the ones that are actually like, yeah, I'm charged up now. Like I want to do something. Yeah. But I was thinking I should exercise like that as well.
And we should like put these things in calendars.
Yeah. Well,
they probably already exist.
Oh, yeah, they do have moon calendars, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Didn't we have this discussion on about 6 podcasts ago where it's like that's how the calendar was originally designed, around the moon?
Yeah. But I mean, for modern days, I think we need to, because I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know when the new moon is or whatever. I never think to look.
What?
Yeah, exactly. You would, but it's the same with me. Like, I'm like, oh, you know, unless you're aware of it, and that's what we spoke about on the last podcast, is that it throws you out of your natural cycle and your natural rhythm, because like you don't know. How many people know what cycle the moon is in right now?
Yeah,
I don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I don't.
I know roughly where it is. That's about it.
I know it's in the sky.
That's right.
Roughly.
Yeah.
Give or take. Yeah. I can find it in the sky quite quickly.
Yeah. The big round thing. Done.
Yeah.
Super spiritual.
Yeah, it just but it's interesting, and that's what I was saying. Like it's something that I've gone, no, I want to work more on, like to get more into a flow of things. But yeah, I was thinking this morning when I was working out, like, wouldn't it be really cool if I had just like a exercise program like that's similar to like the moon cycle flow, you know?
Yeah. 100% agree. I would have changed the calendar back to 28 days.
Yeah.
I feel like it just makes way more sense.
Yeah. Oh my god, we should just change the calendar. Like, do you know what I mean? Like
change our calendar.
We just change our calendar as a collective here.
Yeah.
And the listeners, if they want to jump on board, we just change the calendar and make it what works for us.
Yeah.
And people are like,
just
I'll see you on
reality.
Yeah. People are like, I'll see you on Monday. We're like, oh, it's Wednesday actually. It's like, no, it's not actually that.
I've got a 10:30 appointment on the waxing moon. If you're
yeah, I'll see you high noon. But I'm just saying, like, we could, you know what I mean? Maybe we should just change it.
I like the sound of it.
We'll just change it. We'll just make like what our calendar is, and like we'll still have their calendar. You know, just like we're like, oh,
no,
that's what you do.
We need to completely dismiss their calendar. Yeah. Yeah.
But I'm like, so we can at least relate. So I can at least.
You're talking about your Tuesday or my Tuesday?
Could you imagine trying to book clients in
you
around
have
that?
a Tuesday? It would be absolute nightmare.
It would be an absolute nightmare. I'm like,
can I book in tomorrow? No, it's Sunday. No, mate, it's Tuesday.
Joe, why did you bring your kids to school on the weekend?
Because
it's a Gregorian calendar. Sucks. Yeah, I reckon. I reckon exercise program wise though. I reckon probably a bit too much, but I reckon you should do a program around the moon cycles for me. That'd be great.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then like, you know, when it's that waning period, it's like, you know, you're probably just doing some like yoga stretches or Qi Gong or like, do you know what I mean?
Yep.
Something kind of like gentle, but then I could do weights or whatever in that waxing crescent first quarter because
And
I'm
then
raring to
lifting.
go.
Mm.
Yeah.
Sprints, plyometrics.
Plyometrics.
Hey, just relax. Next week's going to be Qi Gong.
Quickly speaking of Qi Gong, since we just mentioned that, I freaking love Qi Gong.
Yeah, I've never actually tried it. And
Really?
I know.
I thought you did.
No, I really feel the need to try it. Oh, I've tried it on a YouTube video. I haven't actually been to
Oh, right. Yeah.
and I think it'd be perfect for me
It
because I
is.
already know how to move energy around.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I would ace that.
Honestly, like we went to.
Can you ace it?
Yeah.
Do you get a ribbon?
I
It's
did.
super spiritual.
Yeah. Shane and I went to when we were up in Townsville. Yeah, we
Yeah,
went to
Townsville.
Magnetic Island. Yeah, Magnetic Island. And then we're in
Nice.
Townsville. It's really nice. And anyway, lady I used to work with in the mines, she would move there, and she messaged me out of the blue, and I said, oh, well, I'm going to be in Townsville. She goes, oh, I live here now, and I was like, oh, okay, we'll catch up. And she goes, oh, I've got a Qi Gong class. I'm like, yeah, we'll go. Oh, Shane's like, yeah, we'll go. And it was a small guy. It was her, Shane, me, and the instructor in the park. How awesome was it, right?
Yeah, it was mad.
I was like sitting there, and he goes, oh, and you just feel the ball of energy and you move it. And I'm just like,
Yeah.
and I was like, how long? I'm like, how big does it keep going? And he's like, just like stop there. I'm like, remember? I was like, oh my God. I'm like, oh, wow. He's going, yeah. He's like, the energy coming off you is so awesome. I'm like, thanks. But it was so cool. I really loved, like, considering I've done Tai Chi before as well.
How's it different?
To me, it felt different because it felt like with Qi Gong there was more of a focus on the Qi, like more of a focus on the energy.
Okay.
And moving that energy, whereas like, I don't know, and I know they'll say the same with Tai Chi, but I found like when I did Tai Chi, it was a little bit more physical, like movement based and holding rather than feel. Yeah. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm probably doing a poor job of explaining it, but for me, Qi Gong felt more energy focused than Tai Chi. I feel like Tai Chi was a bit more movement focused.
And you come out of the Qigong session feeling great.
Oh my God, we were on top of the world.
Yeah.
Hey,
Mm.
it honestly, straight away we were like, oh my God, we have to find Qi Gong classes,
Yeah.
like back home. Yeah, straight away.
Yeah.
And like obviously looked on the coast. It's hard. For me, I have had a look at some. I put up a post on the community board to find some, and there was a few classes, but some of them were like too far. But now that I'll be moving to Maroochydore, I can go. I think once
So
they're
if any of
full-
our listeners know on the
Yes.
Sunshine Coast any Qigong places, we'll come check it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's honestly like
Let's move some energy.
you honestly you would love it. You'd
Yeah.
absolutely love it. Yeah. It's fantastic. I've had 2 sessions of it and I'm still like blown away.
Yeah.
Yeah. In my opinion, better than yoga.
Yeah, I've actually never done yoga.
No. Yeah. I'm probably like there's probably a lot of people listening that do yoga that are gonna be like, wow, Lexy. No.
There's also a lot of
Tuning
people
out.
that do yoga that don't know what yoga is, and there's a lot of people that
Yes.
haven't done yoga that do know what yoga is.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Yoga's just the being one with yourself realistically. And yeah, there's a lot of people that are obviously doing yoga for the exercise side of things, but yeah.
Yeah. Isn't there like a different types of yoga? Like one's like a
There's
basically a hot box yoga where you're like sweating it all up.
There's tons of them.
Shane's done hot yoga. I can't go into like saunas or hot stuff like that. I cannot. Nah.
Neither
I
can I.
overheat. I hate saunas.
Same.
Absolutely hate them. I'm like, nah. I'm gonna overcook.
Yeah. That's what I feel.
Yes. I'm like, I'm gonna overcook and die. It's like, my head's probably being massively dramatic about that, but that's how it feels. It feels like I feel like I can't breathe.
Yep.
And people go, oh, it's so great to sweat it out. I'm like, I would honestly prefer just jumping into like cold water. That would be so much better. So so much better than the sauna.
Yeah.
But how did you? Yeah.
No, I did that the hot yoga.
Bikram yoga.
Bikram yoga. That's
That's
the
what
word
I call
was
it, is
after.
it?
I did it like 3 times a week for over 6 months.
Okay.
Mm.
And I don't know. It just seemed to make me feel drained the whole time. But a lot of people.
Yeah, because you're losing all your electrolyte. Like literally everything is leaving your body.
Yeah.
I was also like training every day in jiu-jitsu, and I was laying bricks at the time.
Yeah,
and most of that 6 months was summertime, so I guess it was just like a lot of heat and a lot of exertion.
Oh, it doesn't get very hot in Australia.
Yeah, I was like this honestly sounds like torture.
I know.
But like some people do
other
it and they
people
absolutely love it.
Yeah, like some people was like working hard and doing CrossFit and stuff like that, and they were saying, "Oh, that gives me lots of energy. It makes me more flexible and keeps me injury safe." And yeah, I don't know. That's why I gave it such a good long run. Not just
You know why he would have done it so well is because from the new moon onwards, he would have put all his focus in it.
Yeah, you set the intention on the new moon.
Yeah, it would have
It's
been
like a
rubbish. And
Yeah.
well, there should have been 7 moon cycles over there.
70. But there are so many different types of yoga. There's one that's like yin yoga, and it's to get into the fascia. Oh, I can't even say it properly. Of the muscle. I don't know. It's meant to get deep. So you hold a pose for like you're in one pose for like 7 minutes.
Yeah, nope.
So, and then you've got vinyasa yoga, which is like the more for, a little bit faster and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And it comes down to, oh my God, I'm going into like elements, but they have, I don't know, it's like if Vata is the one that I am, but there's different, like, either fire, wind, earth, like water kind of thing, depending on your being or like, who you are. And that element can determine like what kind of exercises that you should be doing that aligns with your frequency or your body. So for me, I think it's like Vata, but it's I couldn't do like doing vinyasa yoga way too full on for me, that it's like by the end of the session I was so ramped up and revved. I'm like, nah.
Because it would take away from centering yourself.
Yeah, that's what was happening, because it's like, whereas when I did yin yoga, because that like flowed in with like my elemental, like, I can't remember what the proper term is, but because it flowed in with that, I was like, oh, that yin yoga was okay. Like I didn't mind that. I kind of enjoyed it a bit, but nowhere near as much as I enjoyed Qi Gong.
Yeah. Well,
we'll set it up and
let's set it up.
Yeah, we should actually get like some of it filmed. That would be cool.
We could probably organise this ourselves,
Yeah.
If we get a...
Yes, we'll find a Qi Gong instructor.
Yeah.
Yes. Shane, write that down. No.
He is.
Oh,
Sorry, he's writing something down.
It actually reminds me, I'm pretty sure somebody came in to see me about 3 years ago about doing some
Qi Gong.
Qigong.
What?
Yeah.
What? See, what
I remember,
timeline am I on?
And I was like,
How's this
gonna
the
get
first
back
time
to
you're
him,
doing
but yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happened. I don't know whether I've got his card or I've got him. I must have him saved in my phone or something like
That's
that.
cool.
Yeah.
Let's organise it.
Yeah. Let's
We'll do it. I wonder, we're asking our soul tribe if anyone wants to be part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't they?
I know.
Let's move some energy.
It's awesome. Yeah. Oh.
All right. So,
Good time.
yeah. Thanks so much for joining us. We're clocking off.
Yeah. Yes. We are wrapping up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hope you've got it. I hope. I don't know.
Our moon cycle is over. So
My
we
moon
need to
cycle.
wrap it up and Netflix and chill and
Wrap it up.
eat
on
some
this
ice cream in
timeline
our
at
hands.
least.
Yeah. Abundance of peace.
That's right.
Thanks, guys. Love you.
Bye.